My name's Charlie Boyden. I'm a object and furniture designer maker, currently based out of East London, London Fields. I work mostly with wood, but I tend to kind of like take existing objects and almost reinterpret them in my own way, like looking at its form and maybe giving it a new story or a new idea based on the materiality or the existence of this thing as I find it almost. Objects of Strange Desire kind of like started, I guess like over the past like 5 years or so, I've been looking and thinking about objects and things I want to make. Probably started with more conceptual ideas, and then my practice developed, and with that development came the like realization that I could then make these ideas. But all in all, I guess like Objects of Strange Desire is this visualization of these strange things I see or I have in my head. So the preparation for Duende was alright, to be honest. We kind of had the idea to put the exhibition on about a month before we did the exhibition, so there wasn't loads of time, but I kind of had a lot of objects and things I've made over the past however many years, and I thought like, instead of like panicking and making loads of new stuff in such a short amount of time, I'd like bring all of those objects together and somehow like reference them, and I then went and made a couple new pieces. So most of my projects probably begin by observing like what's around me. I take lots of photos of strange objects that I see, and like that object may then click something in my head and I'll reference it later on. So I think it's like finding things that inspire me and then maybe adapting my work around that. I'm not quite sure what the end goal is, but I have a lot of ideas and a lot of things still that I want to make. Daily there's new ideas and new objects I see, whether I take it from the street or whatever. I don't know where it's going to go, but it's almost like this meditative thing, coming here and just making things with the things I might have found yesterday. I see people that are craftsmen or people that make stuff. Yeah, I firstly see like people building, using like things that are close to them, rather than like sourcing manufacturers or materials from afar. So when it comes to scents, a lot of the scents that I guess I surround myself with is wood, is sawdust, or is like oil, and these are things which I kind of forget about, that I forget are there. Wood and the oil that I finish a lot of my products in are probably two of my favourite smells around the studio. I surround myself with objects, whether they're like things I've made or I've been given or I've found. So home to me is like the positioning, the collection, the layout, and what I surround myself with.